Hey everyone, I'm Hunter Carson, one of the interns now turned program associates at VGS, and I'm going to be covering the EA live stream. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it begins. Who are these football people out on stage? This is a video games press conference, not a football press conference. I don't watch football, I'm a nerd. New England Patriots.
Father used to say.
Oh my god, they got Mahershala Ali? Now even the sports games are getting big name actors. I thought it was just Call of Duty that had to have Kevin Spacey and guys in that. And here is Andrew Wilson, the CEO, out on stage. God, I really hate this guy.
And I might be biased, but I'm pretty sure that's the most innovative Madden we've done in well over a decade.
Well, yeah, innovative if you mean you put big name actors in it and have a story mode. I mean, sure, yeah, anything's innovative if you don't touch the formula for 15 years.
2 years ago, we launched Star Wars Battlefront, and we got a lot of feedback.
Oh, we got a lot of feedback on Star Wars Battlefront, eh?
And a bunch of it constructive.
Oh.
That's a euphemism for not as positive.
Oh, you know what, EA? That's good. You admit that you're screw-ups. Good job.
I'll never be able to do that again in my life. I'll never be able to do that again in my life. Never, ever.
No, you won't, Pirate Man. No, you won't. No, that's interesting. They have female fighter. Is that a female fighter? Actually, I can't tell. But hey, female soldiers in a Battlefield game. Hooray for diversity. This looks it's like Battlefield 1 meets Skyrim. Look at these images. This is amazing. Oh, okay, this is cool. We're gonna get In the Name of the Tsar gameplay. There's no justice among men. I love these Battlefield cinematic trailers, honestly. This is the coolest thing ever. It's like a movie, I swear. Oh, awesome. They're finally bringing back like a full-size double-barrel shotgun. Looks like new tanks. Oh, that guy got piked. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, this is a fairly short trailer, but okay. Color me hype. I mean, if I could afford the DLC, I'd buy it, but oh my gosh, yeah. I know Battlefield 1 is a game that sort of, it lacks content, which kind of sucks. It doesn't promote, you know, longevity in its player base. But, oh man, every DLC, like when they came out with the French DLC, They Shall Not Pass, a couple months ago, again, the first trailer for that, I'm like, wow, that is like what World War I. That is what it should be. Now this is like, wow, that is the Eastern Front on World War I. It's like Skyrim, but with like, it's like Skyrim, but with guns. Oh Christ, now they're talking about FIFA. Skip. This is competitive FIFA. I could not care less about. I know this floats a lot of people's boats, but those boats are not floated by people who usually are that into E3. I've found in the past, so I'm surprised that EA really still hypes up. I mean, I guess they have to, it's a big property, but I'm amazed they still put this much effort into their, you know, FIFA and Madden titles every year. It should really be a sideshow of what they're doing, like, oh well. Alex Hunter is a beast, in the streets and in the sheets. What's happening?
Double be lucky to have it. Alex Hunter is...
Will Alex Hunter stay or go? Who cares? Apparently half the world, because EA is devoting a lot of time to this. Please, just cover new Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge 3, please?
It'll be part of a convoy.
Well, slap me senseless and call me Sally. It looks like the new Need for Speed has like a actual story mode. I mean, I know Need for Speeds have had story modes in the past, but this is, wow, this is real shit. Look, I think the thing with EA is that they like to put all their junk food, their Madden, their FIFA, or tournaments crap, they like to throw all that at the beginning. So I'm not too worried about the state of this press conference, because, you know, for the time being, I'm just like, oh man, why did I choose EA? This is really dumb. I'm just watching a bunch of cars and stuff, even though I want, you know, cars and explosions in my game. What EA does, I think, with all their press conferences, they put all the normie crap right at the beginning, all the racing games and the sports games, and that grabs, you know, all the normies' attention. But then for the real gamer elitist nerds, like us. They save all the good stuff for later, like the new BioWare IP coming out. Hopefully it's a Star Wars related thing. If not, though, I'm very excited to see what it'll be. Alright, we're actually getting gameplay footage of A Way Out. That's really cool, actually. Usually it's, you know, all pre-rendered stuff, but...
I love you, buddy.
My god, I mean, it's an EA game, so what would you expect? But the graphics on this, I don't want to say they're amazing, but they're quality enough. It's not a low-budget game or anything.
About me, man?
I'm sorry, I'm completely distracted. This guy on the left here, his nose.
Harvey killed someone very close to me.
he's got a very interesting looking nose. That's actually kind of an interesting dynamic where one player can be in control while the other's in a cutscene. That actually kind of, it forces you to not just you know, look over on the other player's screen when nothing's happening. It's really two stories happening at the exact same time that two players need to be following, I guess, to keep up with the whole experience.
Now, I have one more thing before I go. New IP is one of the purest forms of innovation in our industry.
Oh my god, it's happening. Guys, it's happening. He said it. New IP, new BioWare IP. It's the new BioWare IP. Okay, if it's Star Wars. It's Star Wars. It's gotta be Star Wars. Please be Star Wars. Please be Star Wars. Please, God. If it's not Star Wars, I will be... I mean, I'll be perfectly fine with it, but...
for now, here's the
if it's Star Wars, man. I'm a huge Star Wars... I don't have any of my Star Wars memorabilia behind me, but here we go. Okay, it begins. It begins. It's on the Frostbite engine, yeah? This looks like Star Wars.
It's our armor. It protects us from what lies beyond. But out there, you either live with the choices you make, or die trying to change them.
No, this isn't Star Wars. It looks like Star Wars, but it's not Star Wars. Anthem.
The story doesn't end here.
At the Xbox E3. Oh, screw EA and Xbox. It's the worst couple in gaming history. These graphics actually look pretty atrocious for a sports game. I mean, yeah, like I said, usually sports games are where they like to do their, you know, biggest graphical showcases because they're fairly easy to render, but these almost look like a downgrade from what I've seen in previous years. Again, I don't really play them. It's actually my younger brother, he plays a lot of sports games, and again, I have that old man experience. I'm 19, but I have the old man experience where I walk into the room and be like, oh, is the game on? He's like, no, you goof. I'm just playing NHL 2K15 or whatever. And I'm just like, wow, I thought it was real. This looks laughably not real. This looks like Watch Dogs, not the E3 reveal Watch Dogs, like the retail console Watch Dogs.
Now, we've got a massive finale coming up here in just a moment. 30 minutes of pure, unadulterated Star Wars.
Oh, hell yeah!
But before we get
30 minutes of unadulterated Star Wars? Unadulterated Star Wars is my favorite thing. Are you even gonna put a story mode on Battle... Okay, we get it, EA. We didn't like your last game, and you're super cool and hip for noticing that no one liked your last game. Thanks, EA, for noticing that your last game was a rushed pile of shit. Let's see what you got this time. Maybe they'll have a story mode. I really hope they have a story mode. It's not... Okay, this is... Stormtroopers, cool. Is that a clone trooper? Who's this? Oh, that's the lead actress chick from the trailer.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Janina Gavankar, and I play Commander Iden Versio, leader of the Inferno Squad in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Why does she sound like she's trying to be super duper tough? She's like, oh, I am the... Shut up.
That tweet from John Boyega was like the tweet heard around the world. It spoke for all of us.
Is this a joke? This girl is an actress, right? Why does this look like... This looks like the most phoned-in performance I've ever seen in my life. And I've acted in movies before. She looks like she's trying really hard to be, like, imposing and powerful. That kind of makes me worried for what they've got in-game. I mean, press conferences, they're always awkward, but this is... Wow.
Sounds like an awesome program, and if I didn't suck at multiplayer, maybe I get an invite.
If I didn't suck at multiplayer, maybe I get an invite. I don't know, maybe you didn't suck at acting. Wow, I'm getting... This is really harsh. I bet she's a really nice person in real life.
Oh my god. My first impression with the game is upgraded. All 3 eras are gonna...
See, adding extra eras and extra content isn't what Battlefront needs. What it needs is... It's a more in-depth gameplay experience. I think everyone knows that the last Battlefront game was just way too casual. This game really needs, like everyone was saying, don't make it Battlefield 4 reskinned. But honestly, Battlefield 4 was a lot of fun, and if they had reskinned it just into, you know, a Star Wars game, I would have appreciated it a lot more. That clone trooper had a minigun though, and now I have an erection.
Is everyone in position?
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready?
So I'm going to participate in making the trailer. It's a whole different level.
You're going to participate in making the trailer? All right. If we get to see a full-length gameplay trailer, like
And now, on behalf of the EA Game Changers and
God,
DICE,
yes.
this is the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2 multiplayer gameplay.
Yes! Oh, I like the transition between the eras there. Oh, they got the classic Episode 2 clone troopers. I don't care if Episode 2 sucked. That's still so cool to see. Whoa. The battle droids look amazing. Oh my god. We're actually getting proper tank gameplay. Oh, that's excellent. They've got the clone trooper voices from the Clone Wars TV show and not the movies. That's amazing. I was really hoping they'd do that. And, ooh, Darth Maul's on the scene! They're messing a bit with canon, but I don't care. A lot of these weapons, they do look World War II inspired. That one weapon looked like a sort of FG-42 Nazi gun. Oh, God. The MTTs are really, they're tanky. I mean, I know they're big tanks, but yeah, they got some explosive power. Boba Fett, Yoda. Rey versus Kylo Ren. Alright, I'm digging it.
Oh, wait. We're coming up on the Star Destroyer, but we need to clear that escort. Let's give him everything we got.
And the Millennium Falcon flying with the new Resistance X-Wings. Battlefront 2. Oh, there's more, there's more. And story mode. What? Emperor Palpatine's face is digitally on a bodyguard? This is like some Sheldon Cooper type shit. That's pretty wicked. Oh, this bitch is back out on stage.
Yoda, Darth Maul, Wookiees, Kylo Ren versus Rey. I watched.
Hey, I already said all that. Fuck you.
Hi guys, it's John Boyega here. Thought I wasn't.
Hey, we got John Boyega. I love this guy. John Boyega is great. And he should be in more things.
Okay, but did you listen? Finn and Phasma are headed to Star Wars Battlefront 2 this holiday, and it will be free. Yes. The team at DICE heard our feedback loud and clear on the previous Battlefront and are committed to keeping this community together with themed seasons of content post-launch for all players at no additional charge.
They nailed it. They did it. Free DLC. God bless you. Thank you. This is how you do longevity in your games. This is why I'm still playing Rainbow Six Siege to this day, because of free DLC but paid content elsewhere. God, thank you. This is the greatest news I've heard all day from EA. They've totally turned this around. I started bashing EA. I am thoroughly happy. For all the talk that we've learned our lesson, guys, we've learned our lesson. They actually learned their lesson. And now they've got beta access. This is great. I'm actually really happy with what they're doing with Battlefront 2. They're treating the property right. This is how they should have been treating it back in Battlefront 1. I'm really glad they've learned their lesson from it. I like that. Free content. Now just put in mod support and we're golden.
Wow, it was VF updates, Pool Shark, Moosel.
The battle droids run really weirdly. Oh, and there's NBA footage. Don't care about that. Please get that NBA footage off the screen.
And some NBA Live, just 'cause. Why not? You know?
The Starfighter gameplay, it looks fine. I mean, Battlefield, for all the talk of, oh, it's got great flying. Oh, that guy wiped out. For all the talk of great flying, though, it's never really been fun to pilot planes in the game, and it never feels like you can change the tide of battle just by flying aircraft. I'm more interested on the ground stuff, so I'm gonna save my comments after I've seen a good chunk of gameplay. But oh, they've got all the Episode 3 ships. That's a V-wing, of course, flying, whoa, right between the arc. I actually really like how they limit the airspace by having the droid transport ships come down into a sort of lower orbit, so it doesn't just feel like a big open skybox you're flying around in. There are things you actually sort of have to dodge.
Here we're also seeing some great dogfighting here between.
Yeah, although he says great dogfighting, even though it's literally just flying around in circles trying to hit the other guy. It's his air battles in Star Wars. Yeah, it's cool, but if this game has like space to ground battles where you can start off in space and end up on the ground, that's gonna have me hooked. But just flying around in the atmosphere, that's. God, I wonder how powerful the tanks are going to be, because I remember in the original Battlefront games, if you had like a full crew and some of the multi-man positions on the tank, you could be unstoppable. I don't know, this trailer looks... Oh! He did a somersault. Totally lost my train of thought. It's not grabbing my attention the way it should be. For the time being, this just looks like... It looks like what I imagine Star Wars Battlefront 2 to be. It's Star Wars Battlefront, but with a prequel and I guess now Force Awakens new trilogy era skin.
I'm able to really buff up my class, or buff up my teammates, try to let them get some extra health, let them push through the points faster. And,
oh, he got obliterated by a Naboo Starfighter. So I guess you're going to be able to play as like the Naboo Flying Corps, or do the clones get to control the Naboo Starfighters? I don't know. Wow. Oh, got knocked out. Actually, okay, there is one thing I like. When the Starfighters get hit and they go down, I like how they don't just explode. There's actually like a real, like, you can see the engine failing and it's crashing. Again, all aesthetic things, but very interesting to see in terms of what the aesthetic of the game is going for. It does really feel like it's capturing what a Star Wars movie game should feel like.
Here you go, folks.
This is where it starts to get interesting indeed. Yo, Darth Maul is...
Phase 2 and Phase 3 as you're inside. I mean, he's a great mobile attacker.
Go.
He's going to sit there with his
such
lightsaber.
Close quarters too.
Oh man, this is like... I think with the more heroes they're adding to the game, a lot of the heroes are going to start feeling like Luke Skywalker, because Luke Skywalker was like the most fun hero to play as in the previous Star Wars Battlefront. And, oh, what the hell are you doing to my canon, Star Wars? Boba Fett?
Well, could reflect. I was like, if he could reflect, he'd be too
What is going on? Why is Boba Fett here? Nothing makes sense. Boba Fett was a kid during the Clone Wars. Everything I know is wrong.
Here you go. It's getting ready for phase 3.
I'm curious to see how the jump troopers affect the meta, because obviously you wouldn't give them sniper rifles, or at least I hope not, because that could be absolutely ludicrous. But if the jump troopers are able to get up to these high places and cheese, and whoa, wait, what is going on?
Oh, now we've got Rey.
Oh,
not gonna lie,
whoa.
I'm super excited to play as her.
She's a quite powerful character.
Nothing makes sense anymore. Everything in the canon is screwed up. The timeline of Star Wars is all over the place. Rey is fighting with clone troopers in the Battle of Naboo. What's happening? Fun, I guess? You gotta take creative liberties for fun, but I'm a diehard Star Wars nerd. No fun allowed in my video games.
There's so much going on.
Oh, and Han Solo's there. That's wicked. I love Han Solo. I don't care if he's in the Clone Wars era. He's Han Solo. He's awesome. He shouldn't be there, but he is.
It's like too soon.
Darth Maul, this guy's just still going. You can't... I feel like Darth Maul is going to be that one OP character. Like in Battlefront 1, the OP character was Boba Fett. It already looks like Darth Maul is going to be that OP character. And the clones lost. They failed to secure Naboo. The Gungans can hold Naboo, but the clones cannot. What a waste. And yeah, Darth Maul is the MVP. Okay. brief thoughts on the game after seeing that sort of rewind trailer there. I feel like explosive spam might still be a problem that DICE hasn't solved. It looks a little overly intense, a little too, you know, confined. It looks like one big Operation Locker, Operation Metro type thing, but with Star Wars. Lots of explosions happening in tight corridors. I don't know if I feel like that. And I wonder if iJustine would be as famous and popular as she is if she wasn't a hot blonde gamer chick. No one cares about Galaxy of Heroes. Who here actually watches the EA press conference to see Galaxy of Heroes? You're here for Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefield 1 footage, aren't you? I mean, I am. Right? Oh, and you're probably here for that new BioWare IP. Which, you know, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of vagueness that's supposed to entail. Anthem. What could this mean? I don't even follow Galaxy of Heroes. From Star Wars Rebels, I hate that show. I hate everything. Everything sucks.
Foreign accent of some sort.
Again, all this stuff looks the same. It's driving down a linear roadway, you know, drifting on the turns. I'm out of comments to make for a racing game. If something cool happens, I'll give my thoughts on it, but as long as this guy is just accelerating down a roadway, chasing a truck that he's going to probably ram into and apparently steal a car from, I'll wait. Let's see if anything cool happens. Well, I just watched 30 minutes of more sports gameplay on interviews with sports people, so let's see if there's anything interesting.
Tons of fun happening. All right.
Oh, Battlefield 1 action. Fantastic. Okay, anything I've ever said bad about the Battlefield games in terms of content still stands, but my god, these night maps are fantastic. The lighting, the colors, the environment is, oh my, I love how the moon shines down that path, illuminating it. You can tell DICE has put a lot of effort into this game. So just a good bit of hectic Battlefield 1 footage. Nothing too special in terms of gameplay. This is what you've come to expect from Battlefield, running around and shooting things with no clear objective. You know, real talk for a second, I really hate Conquest mode in Battlefield. My favorite games are the ones where you have a sort of linear front line and your movements are, you know, very important. In this, it's like you can run wherever and there'll just be an objective. I know a lot of Battlefield fans will disagree with me, but I don't feel like Conquest is the best mode to be showing for this gameplay demo here. I think if you really want to show off how cool a map can be, you should show it off with Rush, because that's what Battlefield or trench warfare in the Battlefield would really feel like, you know, moving from objective to objective. Really, so much work went into the art department of this game. I wish the gameplay I was watching was more engaging and not just soldiers running back and forth with, you know, no clear objective. It would be really actually cool to see a natural progression through a trench system, but I think that's, you know, saved only for Rush, and I don't know why Conquest is still such a big deal in Battlefield. I know a lot of players love it, again, but, you know, me personally, I've never found any interest in the Conquest game modes. I was really engaged with the Star Wars Battlefront trailer, actually, because it was a sort of natural progression where the droids had to work their way into a Theed Palace, and that's, you know, how you'd imagine an actual battle would play out, not this sort of scattershot, oh, I'm running this way, wait, you're running this way, I'm running... Nothing makes sense. I'm holding the mic like up here, and people can't even hear me. But oh well.
To take off some faces here.
It's fun to watch, but I don't have much else to say about it. Let's move on to the next cool moment or big reveal here. Now what's this? A very special battle pack. Oh wow, they actually have like a real life crate. That's pretty cool. Now who are these two? Oh right.
We've done so much with the community. It has been an amazing, you know, experience with you, and
he's about to do it.
I want to share it with you for the absolute rest of my life. And
he's proposing with a Battlefield 1 battle pack. What? I don't even know what to think about this. Yes. Is this hilarious or horrible? It's beautiful. He's proposing, but Battlefield 1. Mom, Dad, how did you guys propose? Well, I approached your mother with a Battlefield 1 battle pack, and it had a ring inside. Well, at least she said yes. Thank God she didn't say no. That would have actually got so many views. That's great, though. That's wonderful. Even though it was through a battle pack that's from a game about World War I, one of the most brutal and destructive times in human history, isn't it so nice that they packed a wedding ring into there and made a proposal out of it? God bless. All right, it looks like the EA E3 press conference is coming to a close now. That was really good. They had a lot of great moments, a lot of classic EA moments, as in, yeah, I still don't care about sports games. But thank you for sticking with me throughout this whole press conference coverage. Again, my name is Hunter Carson with VGS. If you like what you see here, subscribe to the VGS YouTube channel. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good one.